Welcome back, everybody. We're back together here with another video, and we have a question. Simple question. Is Star Wars a religion? Do you consider it a religion?
No.
I don't either, but JJ Abrams apparently made some comments to Daisy Ridley when The Force Awakens came out, and he referred to Star Wars as a religion. Now, people are going to have different opinions on Star Wars fans. Is it a religion? Is it a cult? I believe like some people have created like their own like Jedi orders. Some fans have actually done that. But I believe like the average everyday Star Wars fan, hardcore fan, they're definitely passionate. Star Wars fans are probably some of the most passionate people out there when it comes to Star Wars. Makes sense. It's one of the most iconic film franchises of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, being how do you see it actually being, you're not a diehard Star Wars fan, but how do you see it? Do you see Star Wars fans as like treating it like a religion or a cult?
No, I think they are very passionate about what George Lucas created. And they just want to, after, all the, Disney bought George Lucas and stuff. And the Disney Star Wars doesn't go with what George Lucas has created.
And they're getting further and further away, everything they put out.
Yeah, and it's more like the Disney Star Wars has become like a political ideology that they put in.
Yeah.
And
they want to bring the real world into Star Wars, which people don't want.
No, and it's not the George Lucas Star Wars that, he created about like Star Wars is about good and evil and how Anakin turning, from a good person, to the dark side.
Yeah.
And, the Disney Star Wars is totally different. And
it is. I mean, George said that the Star Wars story is about, the rise of Anakin turning into Vader and his redemption. And they completely ignored Vader / Anakin in the sequel trilogy. No Force Ghosts, no Luke talking to his father. Really, no Luke in the sequel trilogies. To tell you the truth, but anyway.
Yeah, and then turning Luke into some kind of
a loser.
Yeah,
that drinks titty
milk. And just is. Everything is totally different. It's like, okay, Rey becomes, suddenly has Force and stuff. And
out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then different, like, Jedi has been popping up,
Yeah, they keep breaking the canon because Yoda told Luke, and turn Jedi when I die, the last Jedi will you be? And then all of a sudden, it's Jedi popping out of nowhere. It completely breaks George's canon. But anyway, right here, it says, speaking in inverse about her Star Wars experience, Ridley recalled a conversation with JJ Abrams when working on The Force Awakens when she learned the stakes of what she'd step into. Quote, "This is not a movie," Abrams is said to have told Ridley. "This is a religion for people. It changes things on a level that is inconceivable." So what that tells me is, because we know The Force Awakens, he tried to make a carbon copy of A New Hope, and it backfired really. People were praising it, but I was like, this is one of the most unoriginal movies I've ever seen. And JJ Abrams wrote this movie, he directed it, he produced it, and to me, I didn't like it because there was nothing new. It was a carbon copy. It was like a Dollar General A New Hope. That's pretty much what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they played it safe, but overall, the whole entire trilogy backfired. And when he's talking about a religion here, he probably made the movie the way he did because the stakes are probably too high for him. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I don't think. Yeah, I would say so. Because, like, for me, I don't consider any movie that, even I really like Terminator. I'm a Terminator fan.
But
but
that fan base is not a religion.
Yeah, I don't consider that as a religion, or I love robot, but I don't consider robot as religion or anything,
Yeah.
I study it, but doesn't mean I consider them as religion.
Yeah, religion is kind of far, especially like if you're a Christian, Christianity is your religion. But he's probably getting this because the fan base is super passionate. Now, Liam Neeson, who played Qui-Gon Jinn, he referred to Star Wars fans as like being in a cult. And that's probably closer to it. I don't consider myself to be a cult member. I just consider myself to be a passionate fan. But some of these people, man, like they would actually camp out at movie theaters like 3 days in advance to get in line to get a ticket. Because back in the day, you didn't get tickets online. You didn't reserve a seat. You actually had to go in line, wait in line to get a ticket. And you sat wherever you could. Bit different now.
Yeah, I think they really, like when they do that, I just really think they really love Star Wars. It has like a meaning to them, give them like motivation to, be a better person and stuff like that.
Well, I remember when The Phantom Menace came out, I went to the movie to see that 6 times. I remember exactly where I was. I was in Louisiana at the time. And also I remember going to the midnight showing of Revenge of the Sith. And I slept during the day because I had to be able to work at like 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to go and see the movie right when it came out at 5 a.m. At midnight, I should say.
So I would think like the Star Wars fans, they are like passionate about it. And when things goes wrong, like, okay, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but, when you see like the movie, like, and like as you said, like the Force and the lightsaber are important to the Jedi.
Yeah, no, all of a sudden it ain't that important anymore now.
Yeah, it's like everyone just have Force,
Yeah, the Force has been devalued now, especially that Ahsoka show, man.
Yeah.
Is Sabine using the Force?
No.
Sabine using the Force like that? No way.
Yeah, I thought like when I first saw Star Wars, with you, I thought like the Force is like, that you have to born, with, have a strong something like Anakin in order to have Force, because not everyone can be a Jedi.
Yeah, but now all of a sudden anybody can use the Force now in Disney Star Wars. You don't need training. Rey didn't train. She got no training whatsoever. Sabine obviously wasn't supposed to be wielding the Force, and all of a sudden it just clicks and now she can do everything.
Yeah, so it just doesn't make sense. The Disney Star Wars doesn't make sense. It doesn't follow what George Lucas created.
No, and apparently lightsabers don't kill anymore either.
Yeah. So when things doesn't make sense, you kind of get mad,
Right.
So.
Yep. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys make of JJ Abrams' comments here? Do you guys believe it's a religion? Let us know in the comments below. I think that's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.